Alright, y'all. Short, sweet video for you. Before you ask, well, hoodie is not for the cold. It is for the skeeters. Because I don't got any bug dope on, and hoodies work well as skeeter repellent. So anyway, I'm going to show you the carrots. So, you all know, those that know I like growing carrots, and I like to store them just, like a sawdust and stuff. In my garage. I don't really do a whole bunch to them, and they sit in my garage in coolers. So, and yeah, I got PJs on because I don't care. But I want to show you all these carrots. So the video I did on the other channel, I've done scarlet nanties. I think that's what they was. And by this time, they were all getting real bendy. These ones is a little bendy, but these ones are called Rogue Sang Violets. You'll see. I'll put a worded up there. But I pulled these out like 2 days ago out of the garage, and they honestly got buried. This batch got buried under a bunch of stuff. The lid had fell. Generally I leave the lid cracked, the way it's got some circulation, because it's kind of wet in here, and you don't want that wet. And if I had it cracked, if it had stayed cracked, it generally don't do that. But I was just going to show y'all. I put these in here at the middle to end of September, and it's what is it, like a few days away from June. We're a couple days from June, so October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. We got like 3 days from June. So what is that, 9 months? I said, was it 9 months? And I'm gonna show y'all, like, these carrots, these suckers will still, I bet you they'll still snap. Let's see if I can, you hear that? These suckers snap. Now, it did have some give to it, but they still break pretty darn clean. Even these small ones, a lot of times your small ones are the ones that don't, they'll get bendy. And these ones are, I ain't try to hide nothing, they are bendier than normal, but they still pop. They still look real nice. And all of these, we're gonna be eating these tomorrow for dinner. But all of them. The only thing that looks rough on them is the tops. This is where voles had got to them, and I was kind of experimenting, seeing if I should cut it or kind of leave what was there, because the voles, anything that didn't look fresh, you could see where the carrot actually tried at before. I mean, nowadays you can't tell, but before it looked like it had healed over where they had chewed just the top that was sticking up out of the dirt. The voles would come and nibble on that. Well, it kind of healed itself, so I just left it alone. I figured, let's see what it does. So, if you're gonna cook, when I cook these, I'm just gonna cut that top part off. I'll give it to the rabbits. But man, even like say the ends still a little, it's definitely bendy, but it's popping. And then the big part, like you can hear it. It's snapping good, still real good. I'm just real impressed with these. These ones to me hold out a little better than the scarlets, the scarlet nanties, if I'm pronouncing it right. Those have a really long. So we're all about, at least here in this house. I can't say Alaska. I don't even like to say Alaska. In this household, we're all about long-term storage if I can do it. Potatoes, carrots, onions, things like that. I'll store long-term in some kind of sawdust or in dirt. No refrigeration, none of that. And so we want the longest lasting of everything, right? And man, I tell you what, these carrots, I know these have lasted. The scarlets were still good, but they were far more rubbery. Still edible. And that's, hey, that's great. But if you can get one to still snap at 9 months, and I literally hadn't done nothing, minus layering, if those that hadn't seen those videos before on another channel, layered sawdust, carrots, sawdust, carrots, sawdust, carrots. For that to, for 9 months, and then like I said, the lid got shut, unfortunately. I always kind of put something in there to wedge the lid where it, it's out of light. You don't want the light beating on these, ideally. And then that way they can breathe. And I know the last few months, at least this few months, this thing got covered in stuff, just wintertime. Stuff gets thrown with kids and stuff, everything else. But tastes like a carrot. I mean like, you can hear, but trying to give you that pretty darn good for 9 months. I mean, 3 days shy of 9 months, you know, give or take. But blew my mind. Like, I mean, because like I said, the other ones I've had, they were good, but you know, they're still edible, but they're just real rubbery. I mean, you can just like a pool noodle. But these, for these to do that well, just saying something for me. And depending where you look at, my preferred seed company that I like to buy from, because they have really high quality seeds and I trust their stuff, that's called Giving Ground Seeds, and that's where I got these seeds from last year. And on their website they say it's 50-day harvest too, so these are wicked fast growing carrots too. So for a short season place like we have, even if you don't have short season like we do, you know, you can get your carrots, put them in the ground, boom, bada bing, put them up, you know, and you're done with your carrots if this is what you want, you know, something like this. But they're really good. I mean, it's a carrot. I mean, I'm not a carrot aficionado, but they taste like a carrot, and I mean, it'll eat as far as I'm concerned. And like the biggest thing I care about is storage. You know, as long as they taste like a carrot and they'll store a long time, that's a win. That's all I care. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all. If you haven't planted carrots, like we haven't, it'll be about what are we at, 26? We got about 9 to 10 days before I plant anything besides the potatoes that I have in there. Like I say, I'll look at the forecast. If we got about 2 days out and everything still looks good, then I might go, I'll probably start planting. But I don't trust our weather. Our weather is horrendous with the forecast. Like I think I said in another video that, you know, it was supposed to be 42 and woke up to like 38. And it don't take much, you know. I mean, if it's saying 40 and I wake up at, you know, it's 32, we're gonna have problems. You know, if I got stuff in the ground and I'm going to bed thinking we're okay, and wake up and like, oh my bad, it's actually freezing. Great. So that's why I mean, for me, you know, the stuff I've planting is got enough time to grow in the allotted time. Even though I'd like to go ahead and put it in the ground, just hold off. Because like last year, if nobody caught what I said, or people didn't caught what I said in I think the last video or 2 videos ago, June 4th last year, we hit freezing. We hit 32 or 33, but you know, freezing, June 4th. So, man, mosquitoes is out. So anyway, that's why I say June 5th is kind of the date I stick by, and I'm just June 5th. All the seeds I started, or that are in the garage or wherever they're at, I got some outside that I've started, in little pot, you know, milk jugs. Maybe I'll show you all that, just for seed starting. And they're not going to be grown in jugs. They're just getting started in the jugs and transplanted out. But I base that off of June 5th. So if I need to, you know, they need 4 week of a jump start in seed starting, I base it off June 5th. Is like that for everything besides potatoes, June 5th. So I'm not going to try to jump the gun, sucker, you know, and risk all our hard work with starting the seeds and the amount of time and effort we've put in to keep these seeds alive. So anyway, just wanted to show y'all these carrots. I think they're awesome. I found one website. I just ordered some because I was thinking about doing this video because I wanted to. When I checked this, I'm like, dude, I need to show everybody. This is awesome. I mean, it gets me fired up. But I was just like, man, this is awesome. So I've been literally going through online trying to find seeds. Of course, my go-to, they're sold out. I snoozed and losed. Because in my mind, I didn't think I was going to grow these again. I was like, I'll just stick to the Scarlets, because Scarlets do really good. They're really good carrot, really big carrots. We had some really big carrots. I mean, almost from my fingers to my elbow. I had some that were really big. I mean, big old suckers. But just storing, these ones look like, to me, they take the cake on storing, and that's what to me is the most important thing. And they grew really well. I didn't have any issues, and they have a faster day to harvest than the Scarlet Nantes as well. I think the Scarlets are around like 65 day. So these are smoking awesome. And 50 days, you know, like I say, some websites say 65, whatever, but to me, it was like 50 when I grew them last year. So I have found them though. The website I found looked like they still had some in stock even after I put my order in. And I'll put a link somewhere here for people that are interested. If you want to check it out, it looked like a legit website. Well, you know, I ain't never bought from them before, but they have multiple social media pages and stuff, so it made me feel pretty comfortable about it. And everything looked on the up. So I'll put a link in it and you can check it out and decide for yourself if you want to order from them. I took the risk, so I'll let you know. But But anyway, y'all, hope you maybe got something out of it. And I was saying, man, these, it's really, really impressed, especially for, like, say, the amount of the abuse I gave them by not checking, and they're still good. That's saying something. So anyway, maybe you found value out of it. Thank y'all for stopping by. As always, thank you for watching, and everybody take care, and God bless. Love y'all.